My name is Baron Angel, and I'm the Librarian and Program Coordinator here at the Florida Public Library. And I'm here to talk today about a wonderful opportunity that our library was given over the course of the last few months. We were chosen from among many libraries to receive a Libraries Transforming Communities Small and Rural Libraries grant, courtesy of the American Library Association. This grant was in the amount of $3,000 and allowed us to pursue an initiative that we were interested in, specifically in this case, encouraging our community to repair and upcycle and recycle various household items and other materials that might be around, rather than throwing them out and have them potentially ending up in a landfill and harming our community and the environment in general. The big portion of this grant was that we conducted a community conversation, inviting varying members of the community to come and sit out on our deck and discuss the idea of repairs and upcycling and how we could encourage our community to participate in these activities, specifically through the addition of new items in our library of things, in which we loan out a wide array of items from tools to gardening implements to cooking materials. We wanted to see what items could we add that people might be able to use to conduct repairs, to upcycle materials, to help keep things in the household being reused rather than being thrown away. Today in this video, I'll show you a little bit about those items that we purchased, some of the ones that we got, what they are, as well as talking about some of the other end results of the grant, including books that were purchased and programs that we've conducted. So, to start off, the community conversation was held in August, and we had a great turnout with members of the Warwick Repair Cafe, representatives of local gardening clubs, members of our board of trustees, and others in attendance, discussing a wide array of ideas for how we could use our collections to help our community with these recycling, upcycling, and repair efforts. The end result was a lot of wonderful suggestions and ideas that we were able to implement and hope to continue implementing in the future. Here you can see some of the items that we purchased in our expansion of our library of things in conjunction with our grant goal of helping our community through upcycling and repairs. These were all items that were suggested through our community conversation or later on as a result of that conversation. One of the first things we bought was this DeWalt collapsible table. One of the first points that was made to us was that people who want to conduct repairs often don't have a service to do so, especially if they're living in an apartment or a condominium where space is at a premium. So this is a great way to have a portable workspace where a lot of these different kinds of repairs can be done. And this does collapse down, these legs fold in, so that makes it very easy to carry with the handle so you can take it where you need it to be. We also got, as part of our gardening options, in conjunction with the Warwick garden groups that we spoke to, this is a skidger, which is a unique tool for weeding. You can take this, and as you run along this way, it'll chop the weeds without chopping down your other plants, so it's very helpful for that. The garden club also made a great suggestion of a miniature wheelbarrow garden cart that can be used to haul around either soil or tools or whatever items you might need in your garden. And it's not overly large, so it's simple enough to move around without being overly wieldy for people who may not be able to lift a lot of weight. We also got a great suggestion of a portable sewing machine for fabric and textile repairs. This is a Singer sewing machine. It's a 4452 model. It's very lightweight. You can pick it up with one hand, generally speaking. The base is a little weighty, but it's liftable. And it comes in this great carrying case as part of our library of things. You check it out, it's right in there. It has the foot pedal, an assortment of accessories, and a full instruction manual. And the instruction manual actually comes with this helpful guide to how to download the Singer app so that you can actually get a walkthrough for whatever it is you're working on. The app will ask you the type of thread you're using and the project that you're working on, and it will tell you how to set this up step by step so that you can conduct the repairs that you want to do. This was actually used at our Mending Matters program where the kind folks from the Repair Cafe showed us how to set this up and some of the basic uses of it, which was absolutely wonderful. We also had our two-part program, A Cut Above, where Fred from the Repair Cafe talked about and showed us how to do sharpening of blades, everything from knives to blades for lawnmowers to axes, any other kind of things you might want to sharpen. And we have these electric sharpeners so that you can do that sort of thing at home. This is a full electric sharpener that can handle a variety of different blades depending on the type of blade you're using and how sharp you're going for, from thin to medium to thick. That plugs right in and you turn it on, that'll take care of that for you. We also have this miniature axe sharpener, which you just sort of run the axe through here and that'll sharpen your axe or other small blade for you. So that's very easily portable if you're trying to sharpen something on the run. Maybe you're going to be in the woods, for example, doing some hunting. You have a knife or a blade that you bring with you for utility purposes. You can pull that out and sharpen it if you need to in the middle of your adventure. Those are just some of the items in our library of things, and we're always expanding more every day, and we're hoping that as future programs come about as a result of this conversation and our partnership with the Warwick Repair Cafe continues, we'll be able to add more items to help people with those repairs and upcycling to help our community. In addition to our library of things items that could be used to conduct repairs and upcycling projects, we also spent some of the grant funds on books and materials to provide a knowledge base for those activities for people who might be interested in conducting repairs or upcycling projects but might not have done it before. This is just a sampling of some of the books we have, ranging from inexpensive ideas such as 99-cent solutions to books focusing on specific areas of the household where a lot of repairs occur, like the Complete Guide to Bathrooms, to unusual ideas, hacks, building with secondhand stuff, ways to reuse things that you might not have ordinarily thought about, that might not come to you off the top of your head, but are really good ideas to help keep those items out of landfills and to help preserve our community and our environment. In addition to the physical books, we also have digital books available on our Overdrive ebook service. We've added, and are in the process of adding more, a wide array of books with similar subject matter so that those are accessible for people who might prefer to access their titles on an iPad or on a phone, or who simply prefer the convenience of being able to bring the book right up rather than having to drive here to pick one up. To help facilitate some of that, we've also added a special item to our library of things, 2 Wi-Fi hotspots courtesy of T-Mobile. These hotspots provide service anywhere that it can receive a cell signal from T-Mobile and are great for households who may not have Wi-Fi readily available, or if you're traveling on a trip, say camping or going cross country, something where you might not have consistent internet all the way, a hotspot can be a great option. I don't have one here to show you because they are very popular and they're both checked out right now, but I'll put up an image over here so you can see it. And these are just a great way to not only be able to access the digital materials I mentioned, but also to be able to digitally participate in some of the programs that have come about as a result of this grant for those, again, who may not have home internet access but might be interested in attending a program via Zoom. Our first program was called Mending Matters, and a number of individuals from the Warwick Repair Cafe came out to help show our attendees how to conduct varying textile repairs, from stitching back up the cuffs of your pants to how to fix a pocket, attach a button, things like that. In particular, they were wonderful in actually setting up and showing us how to use the sewing machine that I showed you earlier that we purchased as part of our library of things. So it was great to be able to learn specifically on that item, the one that many of our patrons will be using, so that if they ask for advice or information, we could help provide that to some extent. It was really a greatly informative program. We got to test out the sewing machine, try different stitches, learn how to backstitch so that the stitches don't come out. Just an incredibly informative event. And we thank the Repair Cafe and the facilitators who came for that event so much. You've been a great help. Thank you so much for that. Our second program was actually a two-part event called A Cut Above. Fred from the Warwick Repair Cafe, who is an expert at blades and blade sharpening, was very generous with his time in doing a program first on a Wednesday night and then following it up the following Sunday. The first part of the program being focused on the theoretical side of blade sharpening, because each type of blade is different. The kind of blade you want, the angle you want to sharpen it, how you sharpen it, is all going to depend on the type of material it is, what it's used for. There's a lot more that goes into it than most people realize. If you check out our YouTube channel, we do have posted the full video of Fred discussing the theoretical side of blade sharpening if you'd like to watch that and learn more. I'll put a link down in the description of this video, you can check that out. After discussing all the theoretical sides of the blade sharpening, on the second event on Sunday, we were able to have Fred actually do some sharpening, with each of the attendees being able to bring in one or two items from their own home, ranging from kitchen knives to lawnmower blades to gardening or other bladed tools. And Fred was able to show how to sharpen those different kinds of items and provide a hands-on demonstration, which everybody really enjoyed. It was a great program, and I thoroughly thank Fred for doing that for us. That was absolutely wonderful. I do encourage you, if you're interested in having your blades sharpened or having clothes repaired or anything else, please do contact the Warwick Repair Cafe. They do have an event at the Warwick Town Hall, usually once every couple of months, and they're always very helpful, providing whatever assistance they can to repair whatever it is you might have sitting around. Not just for blades and clothing, but for anything from getting a lamp rewired to getting your bicycle repaired. They do a lot, so definitely check in with them if there's anything like that that you need. So, we've really been able to do a lot with this grant, as you can see, and we hope to continue supporting this repair and upcycle initiative into the future in conjunction with our partners. Our partners, in addition to all they've done with helping to come up with these ideas, have been great at supporting us outside the library as well. The Warwick Repair Cafe regularly promotes our library of things and encourages people to come and take advantage of those items, both for repair and upcycle projects and otherwise, so that has been a great help. And there's been a lot of discussion around the varying gardening clubs and other groups that we've spoken to about the materials we have and helping people to be aware of those so that they can take advantage of all that we're providing as a result of this grant and otherwise. We'd like to give some thanks to those partners. First of all, again, Elizabeth Knightmoss and everyone out at the Warwick Repair Cafe. You have been a wonderful help in facilitating our programs, in providing suggestions. We could not have done all of this without you. Thank you so much. To the Warwick Garden Club, the Zoom Garden Plot, all the varying groups that we've talked to, in that regard, thank you for all of your ideas to help our gardening collection. Thank you to the Friends of the Library and the Board of Trustees who have supported us through this whole initiative as well. Your support has been, again, invaluable. And I thank the library staff, my coworkers, and our wonderful director, Meg Skombeck, for being supportive of the whole initiative and helping us get this together as well. And especially my coworker, Marie Arnstein, who does our adult programs, who has been partnered with me with this initiative from day one. She's much more experienced with grants than I am, and her experience and advice has been invaluable as well. So in conclusion, we hope to, again, continue supporting this initiative in the future. Thank you for watching. And if you have any ideas for how to expand our collection or for programs that we could hold related to upcycling, repairs, anything like that, please do let us know. We're always open to ideas. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much.